Hello, Pikan Sai Hornbill TV la NAGAMESE Express. 2020 National Family Health Survey la 4th series hisab te hoile Nagaland 15% maiki khan domestic violence face kure aro itu de 2% to bacha bukya maiki khan ase koise. Hornbill TV bra aji itu upor Sakhi One Stop Center khan ge kotha korise. Sakhi One Stop Center to state government la scheme ekta ase kun dukpa maiki khan logot deal kure. Aibi itu la details abo. Reporter Kekres and Kevo logo there.
Hornbill TV aji yare Naga household te bishi common issue ekta discuss koribole ahi gene ase itu issue hoile to National Family Health Survey laga 4th series 2020 re data hisab hoile itu mamla hoile to bishi common mamla ekta ase de aru household bishi de itu hoi thake hoile bi stigma aru itu manu tahan ge boy lagiwole na khin lagiwole la fear pra itu discuss na kore goisde itu mamla laga victims kan hoile to aru itu to ki ase koile to itu domestic violence itu data laga hisab te hoile to 15% women of the Naga society domestic violence to true kore goisde aru itu 15% bitore 2% hoile to itu bacha bukhya maiki khana se goisde aru tai kan inega true kuri thagile bi koi dia nishna tahan manuke na society khan ge reveal na kore tai khan laga itu sorom kota hoile to hoy mota manu bi itu domestic violence to true kore holi bi majority Naga society hoile to majority hoile to itu maiki khana se goise to man yare itia Sakhi One Stop Center ekta scheme itu government laga scheme pra itu ekta inega ekta organization thaki gena government la niche pra organization nya thagi na women with distress mainly the women with distress can get help kore de aru tahan deal kura la area hole to bishi back to domestic violence laga mamla lo deal kore kinega khan cases khan ahe itu eklai no helebi yade tahan do khali local Naga han ekla ke nohi na itu non Naga han ge bi help kra la time bi thaire thole most of the time kina cases khan ahe aru tahan kinega deal kore itu han bi hudi gine jawo all right tahan ge kotha goine jawo apni la nam aru designation du ki ase.
Okay, my name is Veri. I'm the center administrator. Her name is Bovili. She's the case worker.
So, sabi, man Allah khan de naja agire viewers kan kumba do domestic violence bi ki ase data hisab te hole kuma manu do tik domestic violence bi ki ase najani gina na koi gine thage goise to apni ek bar define koi dio what exactly is domestic violence.
Okay, domestic violence is any form of violence that happens within the household. Ekta household de violence hoise ekta ghor de violence hoise goile it is termed as domestic violence.
One सबसे common itu question manuhan janio monta do kinega cases kan ahi thage.
Cases to alag ahi thake domestic violence, trafficking, child abuse kan labi as you can see from the board. Rape kan bhi ahi thake or mentally distressed victims clients kan bhi ani thake cases to alag type thake among that domestic violence to maximum number of cases to domestic violence lai thake.
Aru sabi itu mohan moi age debi national family health itu tahan la survey bra sa hisab most of the time tahan la husband bra maikian hoile to live in partner or partner hi abuse kra la bi thake goise how common is that.
I think it's very much common in so because mahanla society mahanla belief society la belief la hisab te to it's mahanla society to patriarchal ase so we believe that husband it's okay for the husband to beat up his wife if she shows any sign of like not being submissive or like if she retaliates then itu to marile bi ku nohoy ina belief thaka ekta society ase to itu karne many people think that it's okay to beat their wives and also women think that it's good to be submissive to be patient and some people don't even know that you can seek assistance and you can seek help if you are a victim of violence to ina thaka karne bi bishi na heula cases kan even if it's prevalent na
acha to moi sabi violence to alak alak karne bhi hoi thake apni kwa nishna maiki khan bi ekta submissive hobole la ekta mentality thaki jai na motan bi mare na labi thakili main reasons kan to ki hobo itu domestic violence wa na itu like do you think they normalize beating a woman, or what exactly is this thing that's happening? What are the main causes of domestic violence in our Naga society, which is definitely very common, like I said earlier?
Some of the major reasons why domestic violence economic reasons can be like financial difficulties will cause rift within the husband and wife, or sometimes mostly it's also because of alcoholism and other addiction problems, which will again aggravate their anger, and it will create again that may also create violence. And also like I said, it's the mentality, the belief that it's okay for the husband to be abusive in ala mindset ekta thake karne maybe these are the reasons.
Apni han bi bishi relate kura like tabi thaibo recently holi bi jaigina itu sex workers kan na tahangi bi kotha kurise women at high risk kan gi kotha kuine ja tahan bra janai dia hisab husband bra kam na kuine maiki ge pressure kuine kam kole di ja la bi thage na. And I believe that is also a form of domestic violence na. To itu Dimapur, in a place like Dimapur inan hoi thai na nai mota bra maiki ge hi jaine tai against her will or against her capacity jaigine tai ge force kuine labor kam khan kole dia, or maybe illegal activities kan moi mention kwanish nai na kuria labi thaki jaina nai aru maiki bi itu de oblige kuri gine jawine kam kura la cases ahina nai bnan lode.
I violence, domestic violence koile khali marpit to hin hoye khali wounds khan hoile marishi kule dagi ase kule itu dikhe holi. There are various forms of violence such as it can be mental, emotional, psychological, or it can even be economic, like you're saying economic abuse bi thake tate not giving sufficient not giving sufficient money for the woman or the wife to run the household or for her needs. Ito han bi, and like you said, not husband not working and maiki telling her to work is also a form of violence.
Apni han maiki khan mentally bi ina abuse, mentally also tortured hoy gina ahi jay na, mar khai gina na ina khan labi ahi jay in many different ways of domestic violence na. To what does Sakhi One Stop Center do in such cases? How do you deal with such cases? What does the center do?
If we receive this kind of cases, FIR likhyo na file, we'll lodge an FIR, and then automatically depending on the situation, like if they need to file for DIR report and all those, we'll process it to the legal DLSA. Aro DLSA law the job chede divorce will be and child custody law will be maintenance will be will get this done through DLSA. And then I just want to add again, kunbadu mar khaya na I hear, and then it's not safe for them to go back to their home. So in Ahulada, in such cases, Sakhi also we have temporary shelter. We provide shelter for a maximum of 5 days. So at the time there, like the woman can stay in a shelter center and then take shelter for some like emergency shelter na.
Ekta maiki khan bishi bag unreported hoi gine jai na, aru itu moi data labi aru kwa se holi bi data hisab te hole maiki khan sorom kha na manuye bhoi lagi na cases kan de report unreported hoi ni bi jai, or maybe they delay their seeking for help and all also. So Naga society de, how can such mentalities change, especially for women, because it's common among women na to domestic violence laga coming up and speaking and saying that I'm going through domestic violence na. How can such mentality change, and what should women think of, or what should be the mentality or perspective of women in general?
Okay, when women come to One Stop Center, they come only when it is their breaking point. Ekdom napari jaise inagule ahe. Why? Because stigma do bishi whatever, if there is a case of domestic violence, it is the tendency of our society to automatically blame the woman na. To because she it's mainly because of these reasons that she's not first of all the stigma attached to it, and like she said, financial dependency or children. Sometimes for the sake of the children inagune they used to stay in the abusive marriage ina han thage. To there are many reasons. To if society mostly because sometimes even if a girl, a lady is in the domestic in a domestic relationship, and if the relationship is abusive also, she's not because she don't have support from her own family or friends or the community. She's afraid, and she's afraid to go out and seek help because tage couldn't be tage guide kuine tage support correct source of strength backup ekta na thake karne she by herself she is also scared to go and seek out assistance.
Society can be encouraged kro lagi kwas na, like be it in a Naga society hule the one of the a very strong role play kura ekta department hule the churches can be ho, not just churches but just women organizations, or in fact mota can be. How will these different spheres of the society, how should they step up to encourage reporting of domestic violence, or help women say no when they are being abused?
I think it's all in the mindset, because our current society, almost everybody is educated. So if we change the mindset, where the toxic masculinity, if we do away with that one and generate a more positive and more inclusive mentality where everybody living in the society enjoys and a healthy and good life, itulah mindset luine olop ina progress kurile to it will be much better for everyone.
Lastly, mon yade hudi diwo laws alag kan bi thage maiki an ge protect kura, because mo ando maiki kan step forward kura lagi na ko ase, but tai kan ge protect kuribole constitutional laws kan ki thagi ne tahan. Why should they actually come out boldly to say no? What are the laws protecting them?
There's the Domestic Violence Act. So we are not from law background, to law to Balbra we wouldn't be able to tell you, but Domestic Violence Act there are various rights where Maiki she can get protection order, protection and maintenance, and also custody of the child. So there are various laws which protects the right of woman, and she can seek assistance if she's a victim of domestic violence. So
Nothing much regarding legal.
Alright. Moan next time bi parile the lawyers kan gibi kotha kuri gine jawo. Holi bi aji moan yare ahi gine Saki One Stop Center. Mainly itu sobse itu groundwork kura hando tahan bi ase domestic violence kan lo deal kurule no duijon gibi thanks ko ase mohan Hornbill TV gibi in ekta brief conversation de viewers kan gibi highlight kuri dia do na itu thagishe moi tahan bra janai dia nishna mandu bishi bi ahi gina ta kan laga incidences kan hoili bi report na kuri jai gine last minute te hi na pari jai ina kwarem de bishi na pari jadu duk parem de hine kwala cases kan bi thai de hoili bi domestic violence true kure ase koile itu mar khan kha na jabardasti kure itu han sob bi part of domestic violence as de yere moi khan la ma'am bra describe kuri dia nishna itu han bi baura jani gine apni aji itu domestic violence true kure ase koile khara kurine nijor la awas to huni dio lagere aro help seek kur lage ase we help bi seek kurbo paro aji yere mo anaine Saki One Stop Center de ha nishna tahan la helpline number na contact number holibi dibo aro maiki han holibi kun sa je itu han bi sai gena help mangyo paro itu eglai no holibi society de alag department spheres kan holibi contribute kure maiki han ge inega speak out kurle sorom na khai gene na consequences kan na bhabi gene speak out kurle diwole to aji ina awareness ekta report kura to biswas ase sob manubi huni gena itia society de holibi in this very brief conversation society de holibi changes dikhiwo koine Hornbill TV apni hange inia nishna updates kan ani thaibo itia garni man hobo moi reporter ke Christian ke ho with camera person Wong for Hornbill TV Dimapur.
Temokanik ta khata break luina wapas ayo sai thakbe Hornbill TV.
You know, I've met this really amazing person online and I have a date. Yay! I've been chatting with him on Messenger and he really makes me laugh.
Have you met this person? Do you know much about him?
Oh no, Uncle Max. No, of course I haven't. Tomorrow will be our first meeting and I'm so excited.
Sia, Max is right. You ought to be more careful online. You need to find more about this person before you meet him.
Okay. I'll find out more about him and ask him to give me his landline and mobile number. Okay?
Yeah, internet is a great place, but only when we have our safety blinkers on.
Huh? What's that?
Cyber Shield refers to certain strategies and behaviors that can protect us from threats on the internet. We should build a cyber shield by practicing safe and healthy online behavior. Some of these strategies are: report profiles that post abuse, block unwanted social users, take help from trusted adults, report to school or college authorities, make it clear that bullying is unacceptable, be available for someone if they are hurt.
This is also helpful.
So I followed your advice and did my checks. His name is Riven. Studies in school nearby, and we have some common friends too.
Oh, Riven, I also know him. He plays football.
But I must say, it was a good advice. Just the other day, my cousin met someone she has been chatting with online, and on the very first meeting, he asked for money. When she refused, he behaved very badly.
Yes, people can pretend to be nice online and then take advantage of people and situations.
Welcome back. Wokhala Axis Bank la branch head Gai Jinlung Kamaibra complain kurise financial misconduct de duita employees lochumbe ni yeri kun cashier ase aro tungde mo muri kun assistant sales manager involved ase koina. Tai junge accuse kurise ki rupees 14,62,500 DBHSS Wokhala bank account bra embezzle kuria kundu account to 8/1/2013 bra maintain kuri thakise fees collect kurule. Preliminary inquiry conduct kuria de jani paise ki accused thungde mo muri do dimapur de reside kuri thakise aro alag accused lochumbeni eri delhi de ar tai jun bi kam bra resign kurise itu incident hwa pichte PRO bra kuise ki inquiry de jani paise tai jun involved thakise bank la puisa embezzle kuria de authority la knowledge na thakina further inquiry de aro jani paise ki tai khan bra erstwhile bank head kauto achumi gibi confession letter dise school fee embezzlement de involved thaka पुलिस प्रा जनाइसे कि फाइंडिंग ला बेसिस ते केस रजिस्टर कुरिना से अक्यूज दुइजन ऊपर वोका PS C number 409/420/477A/120B IPS थे All Naga Doctors Forum Manipur bra condemn kurise physician ekjun Dr. Larung Mejona ge Manipur police personnel pra May 24th 9 PM de manhandle kurise kuigna allege kuria upor the ANDFM bra taikan laga press statement de kuise choita satta Manipur police personnel bra Dr. Mejona ge Konung Mamang Palace Compound Imphal East District te rukhaise 9 PM inga de aro gari documents mangise kundu dikhai dise tai bra police khange tai Moria Hospital de post kura doctor ase aro medical officer ase kwa homoi police personnel bra allegedly reply dise kuise tai bra doctor ge bi murai dibo paribo koina ताखान बा डॉक्टर मेजोना गे 1 घंटा करने डिटेन कुसे कुसे स्टेटमेंट है तो ऊपर एनेगा अनटुवर्ड और अनप्रोफेशनल मैनहैंडल कुरा पावर अब्यूज कुरा इंटिमिडेशन और डेथ थ्रेट दिया दो कम्युनल फीलिंग्स तो स्टेट एम्प्लॉय एक जून बा अलग जून गे को दो हाईली इनअप्रोप्रिएट थका कुसे फोरम बा मुकानारो एक तखता ब्रेक लुना वापस आयो साइड तक भी ऑनबिल टीवी
The Mahindra XUV 3XO.
Welcome back. एक तबिशी होशियार रखीगिना significant achievement है Indian Army ला vigilant soldiers pra major incident रुकाई दिसे तीनता improvised explosive devices diffuse कुरी दीगिना Imphal East District ते IEDs तो नोंगदाम तांकुल आरो एथाम तांकुल बुस्ती कनेक्ट कुरिया दे पाइसे माफो डैम उसोर दे एरिया डोमिनेशन और सर्वेलेंस ऑपरेशन कुरा लगा रूटीन जा दे आर्मी पर्सनल बा तीनता आईडीज नोटिस कुरी से रास्ता उसोर दे आर्मी कॉलम बा स्विफ्टली एक्ट कुरी ना एरिया दो कोर्डन ऑफ कुरी दिसे इतु साथ बॉम्ब डिस्पोजल स्क्वाड प्रा लोकेशन दे आएगी ना आईडीज तो सेफली डिफ्यूज कुरी दिसे लॉस ऑफ लाइफ और इंजरी प्रिवेंट कुरी ना सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस प्रा स्टेडफास्ट रखी ना सिटीजन्स ला सेफ्टी राखी से मणिपुर दे माइकी खान बा मणिपुर गवर्नमेंट ऑफिशियल्स खान गे चंदेल डिस्ट्रिक्ट ला के मोलनोम बस्ती दे গুছিবলৈ দিয়া নাই স্যাটাৰডে দিন কোনটো অফিচিয়েলছ খান ব্ৰিজ কনষ্ট্ৰাক্ট কৰি থাকালা ৰিপৰ্টছ ভেৰিফাই কৰিবলৈ আহিছে গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট পৰা ইগনোৰ কৰি কিনা থাকা অফিচিয়েলছ খান ইনস্পেকশ্যনছ নিমিত্তে আহিছে কোতে মিডিয়া পৰা ৰিপৰ্ট কৰিছে কি লোকেল মানুহ খান ষ্টেট গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট পৰা ইম্প'জ কৰা অৰ্ডাৰটো ভায়োলেট কৰি আছে কৈ কিনা টিম খান সিনাম ভিলেজ পুঞ্চা সময় কুকি মাইকী খান পৰা ৰাস্তা বন্ধ কৰি দিছে কৈছে ঘাস খান জ্বলাই কিনা টিম পৰা মাইকী খানগে বেছিবাৰ ৱাৰ্ণ কৰিছে কৈছে ডিছপাৰ্চ কৰিবলৈ হ'লেও মানা নাই কৈছে Chandela Deputy Commissioner Mayang Lamba Rajkumar Pra Puila Devi March 21st te order issue kurise kuise bridge to construct na kurubule order aya do authorities pra janipa kundu ke molnom village te bridge construct kuri thaka authorities la permission na loigina to itu thaka se itela bulletin kane aro alag alag khobor kani sai thakbe Hornbill TV goodbye